I'm absolutely amazed at how many people cannot be honest in a conversation. Now, part of that, again, I think is because we're trying to censor how we share our opinions, what we're feeling, as opposed to being safe and feeling like we can share that.
Mm-hmm.
So let me bring all this back into a business perspective. Oftentimes, I will go into an organization and I have multiple people around the table, and we'll have individuals that are communicating and sharing exactly what we believe the customer wants to hear. So you mentioned the blue box. We'll stay on that. I'm offering you a blue box because you've asked for a blue box, and we're going to tell you everything you want about this blue box. But at no point in time is somebody sitting there and challenging them and saying, why is it that you want a blue box? Do you really want a blue box? Give me some additional thoughts on why this blue box means so much to you, and you're safe in sharing that. You may have a different opinion than everybody else around that table, but your opinion still matters and counts and is respected. And in business, I think too often we toe this line of, well, this is what they want to hear, and this is what I need to say, so I'm going to say it, without actually saying and asking and challenging what the real element is. And if I take this now back again to our society and our culture, too often we're fearful of embracing other people's opinions and getting into that deep, sometimes challenging, dark, whatever you want to call it, conversation, but respecting one another enough that says, I know you have a different opinion and I'm okay with that different opinion, but we're going to talk about that different opinion because that's how I learn and that's how you learn and that's how we actually are successful in communication. And if we can apply those premises to business, I think from a society point of view, cultural point of view, and business perspective, we'll be much better off.
Wow, so much there, Chris. Love that. And it was fantastic. And a few things jumped out to me is as we think about where we are today when it comes to communication, this simultaneous place of being desensitized to information, but hypersensitive to other information at the same time is a very interesting place to be. And so you hit on that. And then this other concept of, and I jotted down here, kind of communicating based on who we're talking to and where we are communicating. There is going to be some variance there, and there should be. Some people feel that, oh, I'm being fake if I'm doing this, but based on the situation, based on who you're talking to, your style is going to be a little bit different. And I will say, I've been shocked sometimes with past colleagues. I see how they communicate at work, and then sometimes maybe seeing them online, how they communicate. I'm like, whoa, it's two completely different people.
Yeah.
But the thing that you really hit on that I absolutely love was this idea of being comfortable to respectfully challenge what people are saying that they want. And as a service provider, that's typically one of the best ways you can add value. Is oftentimes people come in thinking that I want this, I want A, B, and C because maybe someone else had it, or that's just their understanding of the solution or their particular understanding of the situation. But when you do take the time to ask those questions, dig in a little bit deeper and come back and say, well, I know you were thinking about this blue box, but based on what I just heard, this red circle is going to be a little bit better to help suit your needs. That's just a great way to differentiate, great way to add value and really build those, not only business relationships, it works in your personal life as well.